my Algerian neighbor. At 3:30 in the night, the man knocked and knocked and knocked. My first instinct was, girls, stay in your room and don't open your door. Mind your business. Pretend like you're not around. After 10 minutes of knocking, the girl opens the door. And immediately she's screaming. She's screaming. What was going on in my head? I'm like, Sally, this girl is going to be raped and you were around and you did not do anything about it. Immediately after like 10 minutes of screaming, when I realized it was not consensual, because now I thought of rape, I opened the door. And you can watch the next thing that he did. And actually opened the door and I started screaming. But I am ground floor, the next black side on fourth. An Algerian man touching my breasts or my ass, touching any part of my body randomly on the street. A weird man. A man jacking off in a taxi man, the taxi driver jacking off. Men following you, calling you all sorts of names, asking you combia, that is how much. Generally, I can't list everything that we black girls actually go through, but the sexual harassment outside our city has been the norm. And for some reason, we have been left to find ways of dealing with that trauma. And thank God that he keeps us strong. Just when I thought Cité was the most safe place I could ever be in this country. Last night, on the 20, let me just say on Eid, Wednesday night, now Thursday morning, 3 a.m. in the night, something happened and it got me traumatized. I'm going to tell you. So, I was scared, but I got out in my 90s. Now in my head, I'm like, Sally, if this man decides to do anything, the next blocks are on 4th floor, you're on ground floor. How? But in my head, I was like, no, this woman is in pain. Like, her screams. I couldn't let myself just stay inside because I'm scared for myself. And for that moment, I started to scream. I'm like, whoa, no, what are you doing to the girl? So it makes me wonder, after everything, you know watch what happened. It makes me ask myself, if this is supposed to be a safest place, how did he enter? Boys don't enter, not supposed to enter. I said, what were the security men doing at 3 a.m.? How did he enter in and out without being caught? If we had woken up in the morning and they're like, oh, they arrested a man in your city, I'd be like, oh, these men are doing something. How did the man enter back and forth? Now imagine I am an étranger, foreign student. If something happens to me, who's going to fight for me? Who? You guys. What's the problem? Mademoiselle, c'est pas le problème. Monsieur. What is happening?
C'est toi qui m'appelais.
What is your problem?
C'est toi qui m'appelais dans ton téléphone.
No, c'est pas elle. C'est toi. You knocked on her door several times. What do you want in our city at this time? Who are you? Vous êtes qui?
Oh, are you?
Qui exactement? You, what? Do you know this man?
Who is that?
Why are you here?
Who is that? I know what
So
this
why
is.
are you in her room? Are you a security man? You are the security? I understand what you're speaking, but you're in the whole city at this